She was just a broke waitress trying to survive another late-night shift when 4 drunk college boys decided she looked like easy prey. But when Zara Williams grabbed that aluminum bat and threatened to end them, she had no idea the most dangerous man in the city was watching from the shadows. Jin Hyuk Lee owned half the underground empire in Atlanta, and he'd killed men for less than what this fierce black woman just did to his building security footage. What happened next should have been her death sentence. Instead, it became the most shocking offer of protection she'd ever received. But when a Russian rival discovers Jin's one weakness isn't power or money, but a mute 7-year-old boy and his sister, the deadliest game of all begins. Subscribe and tell me in the comments if you've ever had to choose between pride and survival, because this story is about to get more twisted than you can imagine. Zara Williams wipes the sticky table with a damp rag. The clock above Murphy's all-night diner reads 11:03 p.m. 7 hours until her shift ends. Marcus sits in the back booth. His small fingers grip a red crayon, draws tall buildings on white paper. He never looks up when customers enter. She counts the crumpled bills in her apron pocket. $47, 12 hours of work, 12 hours of fake smiles and coffee refills. The rent is due tomorrow. They need $800. She has $233. Zara felt tired, bone-deep tired, the kind that sleep couldn't fix. The door chimes. 4 college boys stumble inside. Their polo shirts cost more than her monthly grocery budget. They smell of expensive cologne and entitlement. "Look what we found," the tallest one says. His voice is loud, confident. Late-night dining with exotic flavor. Her stomach tightened. She's heard this before. Different men, same words, same hungry looks. "Table for 4?" she asked. Her voice was steady, professional. "Depends," the leader says. His eyes travel down her body. "What's on the menu besides food?" Marcus's crayon stops moving. He looks up. His dark eyes find hers across the diner. "Coffee and burgers," Zara said. "Take it or leave it." The boys slide into a corner booth. They order nothing. They whisper and laugh. They watch her move between tables. At 11:47 p.m., the leader stands. He blocks her path to the coffee machine. His friends spread out. They surround her work area. "You know what I think," he says. His breath is hot. "I think you're being unfriendly. We're paying customers." "You haven't ordered anything," she said. "Maybe we want something special." He reaches for her arm. "Something not on the menu." Zara jerks away. Her hip hits the counter edge. Pain shoots up her side. "Don't touch me." He laughs, steps closer. His friends move in tighter. "Or what? You'll call for help?" He glances at Marcus. "Kid can't even talk. Who's going to save you?" Something cold settles in her chest. The same feeling from when Mom brought home strange men, when the electricity got cut off, when Marcus stopped speaking after finding their mother's body. Her hand finds the aluminum bat behind the counter. The metal is cold, familiar. "You have 10 seconds to leave," she said. Her voice was calm, deadly calm. "Before I call the police." The leader's smile falters. Something shifts in his expression. Maybe it's her tone. Maybe it's the way she holds the bat. Ready, experienced. "You're serious." 8 seconds. His friends shuffle backward. The leader's face reddens. Anger replaces surprise. "This isn't over," he says. "Girls like you need to learn respect." They leave. The door slams. Zara locks it behind them. Her hands shake as she turns the deadbolt. Marcus still holds his crayon. He hasn't moved, hasn't blinked. "It's okay, baby," she whispers. "They're gone." She sits beside him in the booth. His drawing shows a city skyline. Tall buildings reach toward clouds. A little boy stands on a rooftop, alone. "You're safe," she said. "I promise." But promises are hard to keep, especially when you're 28 and raising your mute brother on Waitress tips. Especially when men think your body comes with their coffee order. 20 minutes later, a black sedan stops outside. The windows are tinted, expensive. 2 men emerge. The first is older, maybe 35. His suit costs more than her monthly rent. He moves with careful precision, like someone used to being watched. The second man is younger, respectful posture. He scans the diner's interior before his companion enters. Zara straightens, checks her apron, forces her customer service smile. "We're open," she calls. The older man approaches the counter. His eyes are dark, calculating. He studies her face, then Marcus, then the locked door behind them. "Coffee," he says. His voice is quiet, controlled. 2 cups. She pours from a fresh pot. Her hands don't shake. Not anymore. "Cream or sugar?" "Black." The younger man takes his cup, stands near the window, watching. "I own this building," the older man says. Zara's breath caught. Her smile freezes. "I review security footage regularly," he continues. "The cameras captured your earlier interaction." Heat floods her face. "They started it. I defended myself. I'm not criticizing your methods." He sips his coffee, studies her. "I'm observing your standards." The silence stretched. Marcus colors quietly. His eye, crayon scrapes against paper. "My name is Jin Hyuk Lee," the man says. "I own Golden Dragon Korean BBQ, 4 blocks east." She nods, says nothing. "You might benefit from learning proper customer service," he said. His tone carries authority, the kind that expects obedience. Something snaps inside her chest, all the condescension, all the men who've tried to make her smaller, all the exhaustion of fighting alone. She slams down her dish rag. "Shout at me again and I'll end you." The diner falls silent. The younger man's hand moves toward his jacket. Jin Hyuk Lee simply stares at her. His mouth curves, the faintest smile. "Stand down, Danny," he says. His voice is soft, amused. The younger man stops reaching. Confusion crosses his features. Jin studies Zara's protective stance. She's positioned herself between him and Marcus, ready to fight. Outmatched but unafraid. He places a business card on the counter, black with gold lettering. "Golden Dragon Korean BBQ," he said. "Server position available, $18 per hour. Health benefits, flexible scheduling." Zara laughs. The sound is bitter, sharp. "I don't need charity from people like you." "This isn't charity." His eyes find hers. "This is business. You protected what was yours. I respect that." He leaves $20 for 2 cups of coffee. The door closes behind them. The sedan disappears into traffic. Zara stares at the business card. Marcus shows her his latest drawing. 2 stick figures hold hands. A man and a woman. Beside them, a small boy smiles. The next morning brings an eviction notice. Red letters on white paper, taped to her apartment door. 3 days to pay $800 or face removal. Marcus tugs her shirt, points to his sketch pad. Their apartment building has a big red X through it. 2 figures walk away with suitcases. Her throat tightened. How does he always know? Mrs. Rodriguez emerges from next door. Her face is worried. "Those expensive cars were here last night," she said. "Right after you got home, men in suits asking questions." Zara felt cold. "What kind of questions?" "About you, about Marcus. How long you've lived here." Mrs. Rodriguez crosses herself. They didn't look like social workers. The business card burns in her pocket. Jin Hyuk Lee's offer echoes in her memory. Pride wars with desperation. Pride loses. Golden Dragon Korean BBQ sits on a busy corner. Glass windows reflect afternoon sunlight. The interior is elegant, warm wood, soft lighting. Everything Murphy's diner isn't. Marcus's hand sweats in hers. He stares at the floor, overwhelmed. A hostess greets them. Young, pretty. Her smile is genuine. "We're here about the server position," Zara said. "Mr. Lee is expecting you." Jin emerges from a back office. He wears dark slacks and a white shirt, sleeves rolled up. Professional but approachable. "Miss Williams." He nods to Marcus. "Young man." Marcus hides behind her legs. Jin doesn't push, doesn't demand acknowledgement. "The position pays 18 per hour," he said. Health insurance after 60 days. Flexible scheduling for family obligations. Why are you helping us? She asked. I'm not helping, I'm hiring. His voice was matter-of-fact. You demonstrated protective instincts. This business requires that quality. I won't be anyone's charity case. Understood. He extends his hand. Do you accept the position? She shakes his hand. His grip is firm, confident, safe. I accept, but I have rules. Name them. Marcus comes with me until I find reliable childcare. I work hard, but I don't work compromised. And if anyone here makes me uncomfortable, I walk. Agreed. An elderly Korean woman approaches. Her hair is silver. Her smile is motherly. This is Mrs. Chen, Jin said. She manages our family quarters upstairs. Mrs. Chen kneels to Marcus's level, speaks to him in soft Korean, then English. You like to draw, sweetheart? Marcus nods, shows her his sketch pad. Beautiful buildings, she said. Would you like to see the art supplies upstairs? Marcus looks at Zara. She nods. He follows Mrs. Chen toward a staircase. Family quarters, Zara asked. Many of our employees live above the restaurant, Jin said. It's convenient, safe. Safe, the word carries weight. Promise. I can't afford expensive rent, she said. Employee housing is subsidized. His voice was careful. Rent is based on salary percentage, never more than 20%. 20% of her new income, she calculates quickly, less than half her current rent. There's a catch, she said. There's always a catch. The catch is simple, he said. Work hard, be loyal, protect what's ours. Something shifts in his expression. Brief, vulnerable. Then it's gone. Her first shift starts immediately. Jin shows her the point-of-sale system, wine pairings, table assignments. The kitchen operates with military precision. Servers move efficiently. No wasted motion. They greet her politely, but keep working. Professional. Focused. Your section, Jin said. He indicates 6 tables. Mrs. Chen will watch Marcus during service hours. Through the kitchen's pass-through window, she sees Marcus at a corner table. Mrs. Chen brings him Korean cookies. Hot chocolate. He's drawing again. Relaxed for the first time in weeks. He seems comfortable, Jin said. He likes older women. Reminds him of our grandmother. Where is your grandmother now? Dead. The word comes out flat. Cancer. 3 years ago. Jin nods. Doesn't offer sympathy. She appreciates that. Her first customers are a young couple. Anniversary dinner. They order wine, appetizers, 2 entrees. They laugh, hold hands, look happy. Zara serves them efficiently, professionally. They tip well. During her break, she finds Marcus still drawing. His current picture shows the restaurant's dining room. Detailed, accurate. A small boy sits at a corner table. A woman serves customers. A man watches from an office window. That's very good, baby, she said. Marcus points to the man in the drawing, then to Jin's office. Jin stands at his window, watching the dining room. His expression is unreadable. He's the boss, she said. He owns this place. Marcus adds another figure to his drawing. A woman standing between the office and the boys' table, protecting. Marcus, show me what you're drawing. Jin's voice comes from behind her, gentle, curious. Marcus looks up, studies Jin's face, then his sketchpad. He tears out the restaurant drawing, offers it to Jin. Jin accepts the paper carefully. His eyes scan the detailed illustration. The family in the corner catches his attention. 2 adults and a small child. Happy. Together. Something shifts in his expression. Pain. Recognition. His hands tremble slightly. The silence hung between them. Heavy. Meaningful. Jin folds the drawing, places it in his shirt pocket. Thank you, he said. His voice was quiet. I'll keep this safe. Marcus smiles. The first real smile Zara has seen in months. Jin's eyes find hers. For a moment, his careful control slips. She sees grief there, loss, the weight of protecting people who might disappear. Then his professional mask returns. He checks his watch. "Your break is over," he said. "Mrs. Chen will help Marcus with dinner." The evening rush brings wealthy customers, business dinners, date nights. Zara learns quickly, remembers orders, suggests wine pairings. Her tips exceed her daily diner earnings. At closing time, Jin approaches her station. "How was your first shift?" "Good," she said. "Different, better. The apartment upstairs is ready if you'd like to see it." Mrs. Chen leads them up narrow stairs. The apartment is small but clean. One bedroom, a pull-out couch, kitchenette, windows overlooking the street. "Marcus can sleep here," Mrs. Chen said. She indicates the couch area. "I set up art supplies by the window. Drawing paper, colored pencils, crayons. Marcus explores everything with wide eyes." "This is too much," Zara said. "This is practical," Jin said. "Living here means no transportation costs, no late-night travel, no safety concerns." Safety concerns. He knows about the college boys, the threats, maybe other things too. "How much?" she asked. "200 monthly," he said, "utilities included." Less than a quarter of her diner wages. Impossible generosity. "Why are you really helping us?" she asked. Jin watches Marcus arrange crayons by color. His face shows that same vulnerability, brief but real. "Because some people deserve protection," he said, "and some protectors deserve help." Marcus tugs Jin's sleeve, points to a blank paper, then to Jin. "He wants to draw you," Zara said. "Why?" "Because you made us safe." Jin sits carefully beside Marcus, poses awkwardly. Marcus works with serious concentration. His crayon captures Jin's strong features, the careful way he holds himself. When finished, Marcus shows the portrait. Jin looks powerful, kind, protective. "This is how he sees you," Zara said. Jin studies the drawing. His throat moves, swallows hard. "I haven't been drawn since—" He stops, doesn't finish. "Since when?" "Since my son." The words come out barely above a whisper. "He was 7. He drew constantly." Zara felt something crack open in her chest. Understanding. Shared loss. "What happened to him?" "Car accident 3 years ago." His voice was steady, controlled. "He and my wife. They were coming to see me." The silence stretched. Marcus continues coloring, unaware of the adult grief surrounding him. "I'm sorry," she said. "Don't be sorry. Be careful." Jin stands. "People in my world make enemies. Those enemies target what we love." He moves toward the door. Stops. "If you change your mind about staying here, I understand. But if you stay, know that you'll be protected. Both of you." The door closes behind him. Zara sits beside Marcus, watches him draw. For the first time in years, she feels something dangerous. Something she'd sworn off after their mother died, after foster care, after learning. That depending on people meant disappointment, hope. Marcus shows her his latest drawing. 3 figures in the restaurant, a woman, a man, a boy between them, all holding hands. "Family," he whispers. His first word in 2 years. Her breath caught. Tears blur her vision. "Yes, baby," she whispered back. "Family." But families can be broken. She learned that lesson young. And Jin Hyuk Lee, despite his kindness, despite his protection, lives in a world where love becomes a liability. She looks out the window. The street below is quiet, safe, for now. Tomorrow she'll start her new life. New job, new hope. Tonight she'll enjoy the illusion of safety and try not to remember that good things never last long for people like them. Marcus falls asleep on his art supplies, crayons scattered around him. His latest drawing shows a fortress, strong walls, safe inside. She carries him to the couch, covers him with a soft blanket Mrs. Chen provided. Outside, a car engine starts, footsteps on pavement, the sounds of Jin's world, dangerous but distant. For the first time in months, Zara falls asleep without checking the locks twice, without listening for threatening voices, without planning escape routes. She dreams of families that stay together, of men who protect instead of take, of safety that lasts longer than a single night. When she wakes, morning light streams through clean windows. Marcus is already awake. Drawing. The picture shows their old apartment crossed out in red, their new home circled in gold. "Smart boy," she whispers. He looks up, smiles, points to the door. Jin's voice carries from the restaurant below, giving orders, managing staff, building the empire that now protects them. Zara felt grateful, terrified, hopeful, all the emotions she'd sworn never to feel again. But Marcus is talking, drawing happy pictures, safe for the first time since their mother died. Maybe some risks are worth taking, maybe some people can be trusted, maybe families can be built from broken pieces. She dresses for her second shift. Marcus gathers his art supplies, ready for another day in their new world, the world of Jin Hyuk Lee. Dangerous but protective, complex but honest, a world where a waitress and her mute brother might finally find home, if they're brave enough to stay. 1 week passes in the rhythm of Golden Dragon. Zara arrives at 10 each morning. Marcus sets up his art station in the corner booth. Mrs. Chen brings him Korean pastries and warm milk. The lunch crowd flows predictably. Business executives, shopping wives, university professors. They order expensive wines and leave generous tips. Zara learns Korean phrases from Mrs. Chen. "Annyeonghaseyo" for hello. "Gamsahamnida" for thank you. The words feel foreign but welcoming. Jin follows his own routine, arrives at 8, disappears into his office, emerges only to survey the dining room with predator's eyes. His phone rings constantly. Conversations in rapid Korean. His voice carries authority, sometimes threat. Marcus fills 3 sketchbooks his first week. Restaurant customers, kitchen staff, street scenes from their apartment window. His drawings grow more detailed, more confident. "He's talented," Mrs. Chen says. She hangs his latest artwork on the refrigerator upstairs. "Very observant child," Zara agrees. Marcus sees everything, remembers everything, draws what adults miss. Thursday afternoon brings new customers, 2 men in expensive suits. They don't order food, just coffee. They watch Zara work, whisper in a language she doesn't recognize. Not Korean, something else. Harsh consonants, sharp vowels. Jin notices immediately. His office door opens. He studies the men briefly. His expression hardens. Danny appears from nowhere, approaches. Their table. Speaks quietly. The men finish their coffee, leave without tipping. "Who were they?" Zara asks during her break. "Business associates," Jin said. His voice was careful. Nothing concerning. But his security team increases that evening. Men she hadn't noticed before position themselves throughout the restaurant, watching, waiting. Marcus draws obsessively. Cars, shadows, eyes peering through windows. "Baby, what's wrong?" she asks. He points to his latest picture, their apartment building. Black cars parked outside, figures watching from across the street. "It's just your imagination," she said, but her stomach tightened. Marcus's drawings are never random, never wrong. Friday, evening. She walks to the bus stop with Marcus after her shift. The street feels different, too quiet, too many dark cars parked in unusual spots. A black SUV follows them for 3 blocks. Tinted windows, slow speed, deliberate. At the 4th intersection, it disappears into traffic. Marcus grips her hand tighter, points to his sketch pad. A car chase scene, stick figures running. "We're safe," she said. Jin promised. But promises can be broken. She learned that lesson young. Saturday brings Viktor Petrov. He enters during the dinner rush. Tall, blonde, expensive suit that screams money and power. 2 bodyguards flank him. The restaurant's energy shifts immediately. Servers move faster. Kitchen staff grow quiet. Even customers sense the tension. Victor requests a table in Zara's section specifically. "Table for 3, he says. His accent is slight, Russian. "Somewhere private." She seats them in a corner booth, away from other diners. Victor dismisses his bodyguards with a gesture. "Wine list," he says. "Something expensive. I'm celebrating." "What's the occasion?" "New business opportunities." His smile doesn't reach his eyes. "Expansion into untapped markets." She brings the wine list. He orders a bottle that costs more than her weekly salary. "You're new here," he says while she pours. "Recent hire?" 3 weeks. "Enjoying the work?" "Very much." "And the boy? Your son?" Her blood turns cold. "My brother." "Ah. Brothers are precious. Easy to lose if you're not careful." The silence hung between them. Threatening. "Your order?" she asks. "I'm not hungry for food." His eyes travel down her body. "Tell me about yourself. Single mother, struggling to survive." "I'm just here to serve dinner." "Everyone serves someone." He leans back, studies her face. Smart women know when they're outmatched. Jin emerges from his office. His presence fills the dining room immediately. Conversations. Quiet. Staff straighten. He approaches Victor's table with measured steps. No hurry, no hesitation. "Victor." Jin's voice was calm, controlled. "Jin, beautiful establishment, excellent service." Victor gestures to Zara. "Your staff is very attentive." "Business is good." "I'm sure it is. Prime location, family atmosphere." Victor's smile turns predatory. "Families are important, worth protecting." The two men stare at each other. Decades of history pass between them. Territory disputes, blood debts, unfinished business. "Your meal is on the house," Jin said finally. "Generous, but unnecessary." Victor leaves cash on the table, far more than required. "Consider it a tip for exceptional service." He stands, adjusts his jacket, looks directly at Zara. "Beautiful boy, your brother, very artistic. I noticed him through the window." His voice was conversational, friendly. "Children need protection in this neighborhood. So many dangers." He leaves with his bodyguards. The restaurant slowly returns to normal, but the threat lingers. Visible. Real. Jin approaches Zara's station. "You're finished for tonight," he said. "I have 2 more tables. Danny will handle them. Go upstairs. Stay there." "What's happening?" "Nothing you need to worry about." His voice was gentle but firm. "Just precautions." Mrs. Chen brings Marcus upstairs immediately. She prepares early dinner, keeps him distracted with new art supplies. "Who was that man?" Zara asks. "Someone from my past," Jin said. "Someone who makes poor decisions." "Is he dangerous?" "Very." "Are we safe?" Jin looks out the apartment window, scans the street below. His jaw tightens. "You're safe while you're here, but don't leave the building alone. Not anymore." Zara felt trapped, protected but confined, free but dependent. "This isn't what I signed up for," she said. "I know. I'm sorry." Marcus shows them his latest drawing, the restaurant surrounded by cars, men with weapons, a fortress under siege. "Smart boy," Jin said quietly. That night Zara lies awake listening. Every car engine, every footstep, every voice from the street below. Marcus sleeps peacefully beside her, innocent, unaware of the adult dangers surrounding their new life. At 3 a.m., her phone buzzes. Unknown number. "Miss Williams? This is building security. Your apartment was broken into tonight. You need to come immediately." Her blood turns ice cold. "What apartment?" "Your old address. The police are here. They need to speak with you." She wakes Jin immediately, explains the call. His face goes granite hard. "Don't go," he said. "I have to. It's my legal address, my things." "It's a trap." "Maybe, but I can't ignore it." Jin dresses quickly, calls Danny. Within minutes, 3 black cars wait outside Golden Dragon. "If you're going, I'm going with you," he said. They drive through empty streets. Marcus stays with Mrs. Chen, safe in the restaurant's protected environment. The old apartment building looks wrong. Too many police cars, too much activity for a simple break-in. Yellow tape blocks the entrance. Officers take photographs. Neighbors cluster in the hallway. Mrs. Rodriguez waits outside Zara's door. Her face is pale, frightened. They came 3 hours. "Hello," she said. "Foreign men, well dressed. They spent an hour inside, searching." "Searching for what?" "I don't know. But they found your forwarding address. I heard them talking about Golden Dragon." Jin's breath caught. His eyes find hers across the hallway. "Pack whatever you need," he said quietly. "You're not coming back here." Inside, the apartment is destroyed, furniture overturned, drawers emptied, even Marcus's old drawings scattered across the floor. "What were they looking for?" she asks. "Information. About you, about Marcus, about where you work now." A police detective approaches, middle-aged, professional. He takes their statements, promises to investigate. But his eyes suggest he knows this won't be solved. "Random break-in," he says. "Probably drug addicts looking for cash." Jin doesn't argue, but his expression says otherwise. They drive back to Golden Dragon in silence. Dawn light creeps across the city skyline. "You can't go back there," Jin said. "I know. You'll stay at the restaurant, both of you, until this is resolved." "What if it's never resolved?" "Then you stay permanently." The silence stretched between them, heavy with implications. "Why?" she asks. "Why are you protecting us?" Jin parks behind the restaurant, turns off the engine, studies her, face in the dim light. "Because I failed to protect my family once," he said. His voice was quiet, broken. "I won't fail again." "Tell me about them." Jin was a teacher, elementary school. She loved children, especially the difficult ones. His hands gripped the steering wheel. Minjun was 7. He drew constantly. Buildings, cars, families. Zara felt understanding crack open in her chest. "What happened?" "Car bomb. Meant for me. My enemies wanted to send a message." His voice stays steady, controlled. "They succeeded." "I'm sorry." "They were coming to my office. Jin wanted to show me Minjun's latest drawing, a picture of our family." His throat moves, swallows hard. "I found them in the hospital, both gone." The silence hung heavy, painful. "That's why you help us," she said. "That's why I can't lose anyone else." Marcus's latest drawing flashes in her memory. 3 figures holding hands, family. "We're not your replacement family," she said softly. "I know." He looks at her. "But you're my chance to do it right this time." They sit in comfortable silence, shared grief, shared hope, shared understanding. "Victor was behind the car bomb?" she asks. "Victor was behind many things, including tonight." "What does he want?" "My territory, my business, my weakness." Jin's eyes find hers. "He thinks you and Marcus are my weakness now." "Are we?" "Yes." The honesty hits her like cold water, refreshing, terrifying. "Then maybe we should leave," she said. "Running won't protect you, not from men like Victor." His voice was certain. "Only I can protect you now." "And who protects you?" "I don't need protection. I need purpose." She understands. Purpose. Reason to keep fighting. Reason to stay alive. What happens now? Now we go inside. We have breakfast. Marcus draws. You work your shift. We pretend everything is normal. And Victor? Victor learns that some people are worth dying for. They enter through the restaurant's back door. Mrs. Chen waits with worried eyes. Marcus sleeps on the couch upstairs, safe, protected, unaware of the night's dangers. "Everything secure," Jin tells Mrs. Chen. "Good. Breakfast in 10 minutes. Normal routine, domestic comfort, the illusion of family." Marcus wakes as they serve eggs and rice. He shows them his morning drawing. The apartment building crossed out in red. Golden dragons circled in gold. Home. "Smart boy," Jin said. Over the following days, their routine shifts. Marcus stays. Upstairs during business hours. Zara works only lunch shifts. Jin increases security discreetly. She notices new faces among the staff. Men who don't cook or serve. They watch. They wait. They communicate through subtle gestures. "How many people work for you?" she asks. "Officially, 30 restaurant employees. Unofficially, Enough. The domestic rhythm surprises her. Jin brings Marcus new art supplies, joins them for dinner each evening, helps with bedtime stories. Marcus grows attached quickly, calls Jin Mr. Jin in his whispered voice, shows him every drawing, seeks approval for every achievement. He misses having a father figure, Zara said. I miss being a father. Simple truth, shared need, natural healing. 2 weeks pass peacefully. Then Victor returns. This time he brings flowers, expensive roses, white and red. For the beautiful server, he tells the hostess, table for one, her section only. Zara serves him reluctantly, professional, distant. You look tired, he says. Staying up nights, worried about security? I sleep fine. That's good. Children need mothers who sleep well, who aren't stressed. He arranges the flowers carefully. Marcus is his name. Talented artist. I've seen his work. Her hands shake slightly. How do you know his name? I know many things. His school records, medical history, birth certificate. Victor's voice was conversational, casual. Social services could be called. Anonymous tips about unsafe living conditions. He's perfectly safe. Is he? Living above a restaurant? Unknown men coming and going, no stable home address? Victor sips his wine. Concerned citizens might worry. The threat crystallizes. Clear, specific, terrifying. What do you want? Cooperation. Your employer has something I need. Information, access, loyalty. He leans forward. Smart women make smart choices. I don't know anything about Jin's business. You know enough. You live in his building, share his meals, sleep under his protection. Victor's smile turns cold. Some might call it intimate. Heat floods her face. It's not intimate, it's employment. Of course, but appearances matter, especially in custody hearings. The words hit her like physical blows. Custody hearings, social services. Marcus taken away. You wouldn't. I would do anything necessary. Victor finishes his wine, including protecting innocent children from inappropriate influences. Jin appears from nowhere. His presence fills the dining room immediately. Victor. Jin, wonderful service tonight, as always. Victor stands, adjusts his jacket. Miss Williams and I were discussing family values, child welfare, important topics. Indeed. Children need stability, safety, proper supervision. Victor's eyes move between them. I'm sure you agree. Completely. Good. Then we understand each other. Victor leaves cash on the table. Beautiful flowers. I hope Marcus enjoys them. He walks out calmly, confidently, like a man who holds all the cards. Jin approaches Zara's station. His face is carefully controlled, but she sees rage underneath, banked, dangerous. What did he say? He threatened Marcus, social services, custody hearings. Jin's jaw tightens. His hands clench into fists. He can't touch Marcus legally, he said. Can't he? I'm a single woman living with strange men, no permanent address, working in a cash business. Her voice breaks slightly. I'm exactly what social services fears. You're a good mother. That doesn't matter if he has connections, money, influence. The silence stretched between them, heavy with new understanding. He wants you to spy on me, Jin said. Yes. Will you? She looks at him, this man who protected them, housed them, gave Marcus safety and purpose. No. Even if it costs you, Marcus. Especially then. I won't trade his future for his present. Something shifts in Jin's expression. Surprise, admiration, gratitude. Then we fight together, he said. Against what? He has money, lawyers, government connections. I have other resources. Legal resources. Effective resources. She understands. Jin's world operates outside legal boundaries, where problems are solved permanently. I won't let you kill someone for us, she said. I won't let anyone take Marcus from you. The determination in his voice is absolute, unshakable. Marcus appears at the top of the stairs, Mrs. Chen follows behind him. "Picture," he calls softly. He holds up his latest drawing. The image shows Victor in the restaurant, dark colors, sharp angles, evil written in crayon strokes. "Smart boy," Jin said quietly. That night, they sit together in the upstairs apartment. Marcus sleeps on the couch. Jin reads his phone constantly, planning, preparing. "What happens now?" she asks. Now Victor learns that some families can't be broken. And if he calls social services anyway? He won't. "How can you be sure?" Jin's eyes find hers across the dim room. Cold, certain, dangerous. "Because men like Victor understand one language, and I speak it fluently." Outside, cars pass on the street below. Normal traffic, normal city sounds, but Zara knows their normal life is ending. Victor won't stop. Jin won't surrender. And she's caught between them with Marcus's safety hanging in the balance. The flowers Victor brought still sit on the counter, beautiful and threatening, a promise of what's coming. She looks at Jin, this complex man who lost everything once and refuses to lose again. Tomorrow will bring new threats, new choices, new dangers. But tonight, Marcus sleeps peacefully, safe, protected, loved. For now, that's enough. For now. 3 days pass in heightened tension. Jin doubles the security detail. Men appear at every entrance. They communicate through earpieces and subtle gestures. Marcus stops drawing. He sits at his corner table, stares at blank paper. His crayons remain untouched. "What's wrong, baby?" Zara asks. He points to the window, to the street below. Black cars park in different spots each hour. New faces watch from doorways. "Bad men," he whispers. "Jin's keeping us safe." Jin's scared too. She looks toward Jin's office. His phone never stops ringing. Conversations in Korean, Russian, English. His voice carries urgency, authority, barely controlled rage. Thursday morning brings the call that changes everything. Danny bursts into the kitchen during breakfast prep. His face is pale, frightened. "Mrs. Chen," he says. She's gone. Jin's coffee cup shatters against the floor. His face goes granite hard. "Gone? Where?" "Market trip. She left at 8. Never came back." Danny's voice shakes. "Her car is still in the parking lot. Groceries scattered." The silence stretched, heavy, deadly. Jin's phone rings. Unknown number. He answers on speaker. "Jin." Victor's voice is conversational, pleased. "I have something of yours." "Where is she?" "Safe, comfortable, for now." Victor laughs softly. Old women are fragile. They break easily if handled roughly. Jin's breath caught. His hands clench into fists. "What do you want?" "A conversation. Face to face. Just the two of us." "Where?" "Warehouse District. Pier 47. Midnight." Victor's tone hardens. "Come. Alone? Bring weapons if it makes you feel better, but come alone." The line goes dead. Jin stares at the phone. His face shows decades of careful control cracking. "It's a trap," Danny said. "Of course it's a trap." Jin's voice was calm, cold. "But I'm going anyway." "Sir, you can't stop me." Jin looks at Zara. "Take Marcus upstairs. Lock the door. Don't come out until I return." "What if you don't return?" she asks. "Then Danny will take you somewhere safe. Both of you." Something shifts in his expression. Vulnerability. Fear. Not for himself. For them. "This isn't your fault," she said. "Everything is my fault. My choices, my enemies, my responsibility." He moves toward the door, stops, turns back. "If something happens to me, know that protecting you both was worth everything." The door closes behind him. Zara feels cold, empty, terrified. Marcus tugs her shirt, shows her his latest drawing, the warehouse district, dark buildings, tiny figures fighting, one figure lying still. "No," she whispers, "that won't happen." But Marcus's drawings are never wrong. Midnight arrives with autumn rain. Zara watches from the upstairs window. Jin's car disappears into traffic. Danny and 3 other. Men follow in a second vehicle. The restaurant below feels empty, abandoned, too quiet. At 12:47 a.m. her phone rings. Victor again. "Miss Williams, I hope you're comfortable." "Where's Jin?" "Busy. We're having a productive conversation." Victor's voice carries satisfaction, but I realize we never finished our discussion. "What discussion?" "About family values, child welfare, making smart choices." Her stomach tightened. "Jin will be back soon." "Will he? Old buildings can be dangerous, accidents happen." Victor's tone grows serious. "But let's talk about Marcus. Sweet boy. Sleeping peacefully, I hope." Terror floods her system. She runs to the couch. Empty. The blanket cold. "Marcus!" she calls. "He's with friends of mine," Victor said. "Safe, for now." "You bastard. He's just a child." Children need protection from bad influences, unstable living situations, criminal environments. Victor's voice was reasonable, calm. "I'm providing a public service." "Where is he?" "Somewhere you'll never find him. Unless what?" "Unless you make the smart choice. Walk away. Tonight. Take nothing. Contact no one. Disappear." Zara felt rage building. Pure. Crystalline. Deadly. "And if I don't?" "Then Marcus disappears permanently. Adoption agencies, foster homes, new identity. You'll never see him again." The threat hits her, like physical blows. Her knees buckle. She grabs the counter for support. "You have 1 hour to decide," Victor said. "Choose wisely." The line goes dead. Zara stares at her phone, shaking, desperate, trapped. She calls Jin's number, straight to voicemail. Danny's phone, same result. She's alone. Marcus is gone. Jin might be dead. Her breath caught. Panic threatens to overwhelm rational thought. Then she remembers something. Victor's warehouse location. She cleaned that complex 2 years ago. Knows every building, every entrance, every hiding spot. She dresses quickly. Dark clothes. Running shoes. Jin's emergency cash from the kitchen drawer. The rain soaks through her jacket immediately. The warehouse district stretches for blocks, empty, industrial, perfect for hiding crimes. Building 7, the old textile factory. That's where she'd find Marcus. She knows it instinctively. The complex is dark except for scattered security lights. Her footsteps echo on wet concrete. Building 7's loading dock is unguarded. She slips inside through a service entrance. The interior smells of dust and abandonment. Voices carry from the second floor. Male, Russian accents. Casual conversation. She climbs metal stairs carefully, each step planned. Silent. Through a cracked door she sees them. 3 men playing cards. Drinking. Vodka. Marcus sits in a corner. Quiet. Terrified. Unharmed. Her heart pounds against her ribs. Relief and rage war in her chest. The men are armed. Professional. But distracted. She waits. Watches. Plans. At 1:30 a.m., 2 men leave for cigarette breaks. 1 remains. Young, inexperienced, eyes on his phone instead of Marcus. Zara moves fast, silent. The aluminum bat from Murphy's diner was nothing compared to the steel pipe she finds near the stairs. 1 swing, behind the ear. The guard drops without sound. "Marcus," she whispers. He looks up, eyes wide, disbelieving. "Zara." She cuts his zip-tie bonds. With the guard's knife, holds him tight for 3 precious seconds. "Can you run?" she asks. He nods. "Then we run." They move through the building like ghosts, downstairs, through corridors, toward the exit. 20 feet from freedom, Victor's voice stops them cold. "Miss Williams leaving so soon?" She turns. Victor stands in the doorway, calm, unsurprised. Behind him, Jin kneels with his hands zip-tied, blood on his face, breathing but hurt. "Let them go," Jin said. His voice was steady despite his condition. "I don't think so." Victor produces a gun, points it casually at Marcus. "The boy stays, that was always the plan." "Why?" Zara asks. "What did we ever do to you?" "Nothing, but you represent something he values." Victor gestures to Jin. His weakness, his humanity, his reason for living. Jin's eyes find hers across the warehouse space. Love, regret, determination. Take me instead, Zara said. Let Marcus go. Keep me as leverage. Noble, but unnecessary. Victor's smile turns cold. The boy serves my purposes better. Marcus steps forward, small, brave, terrified but resolute. Don't hurt Zara, he whispers. Please. Victor laughs. The mute speaks. How touching. He's 7 years old, Zara said. Whatever your fight with Jin, Marcus is innocent. No one is innocent in my world. Jin struggles against his bonds. His face shows decades of controlled rage finally breaking free. Victor, last chance. Let them walk away. Or what? You'll kill me? Victor keeps the gun trained on Marcus. You're zip-tied, bleeding, outnumbered. I don't need to kill you. No. Danny does. The warehouse windows explode inward, glass and gunfire. Victor's men drop immediately, professional, efficient, fatal. Victor spins toward the windows. His gun swings away from Marcus for one crucial second. Zara moves. Everything she learned about protecting Marcus, about survival, about refusing to be a victim. The steel pipe connects with Victor's wrist, bone cracks, the gun flies across concrete. Victor backhands her viciously. She hits the ground hard, tasting blood. Jin breaks free somehow. Zip ties snapped through pure rage. He reaches Victor in 3 strides. What happens next is brief, brutal, final. Victor doesn't get up. Jin kneels beside Zara. His hands shake as he checks for injuries. Are you hurt? He asks. No, scared, but not hurt. She looks at Marcus. Baby, are you okay? Marcus runs to them, throws his arms around both adults, sobbing, relieved, safe. Family, he whispers. Family safe. Jin's breath caught. His arms encircle them both, protective, permanent, home. Yes, he whispers back. Family safe. Danny and his team secure the warehouse. Police sirens wail in the distance. The cleanup begins. What about the authorities? Zara asks. Victor had many enemies, Jin said. This will be ruled gang violence. Case closed. And Mrs. Chen? Safe, hidden in Building 3, unharmed. Relief floods through her. Everyone she loves survived. Everyone she protects is whole. They drive back to Golden Dragon through empty streets. Marcus sleeps between them, exhausted, peaceful, innocent again. This can't happen again, she said. It won't. Victor was the last of the old threats. How can you be sure? Because I'm done with that life. Jin's voice was certain, final. Done with enemies, done with violence, done with anything that endangers this family. The word hangs between them. Family, real, chosen, worth everything. What does that mean for your business? She asks. The restaurant will thrive. The other enterprises? He shrugs. Danny can handle what needs handling. I have more important work now. What work? Being a father, being a husband, if you'll let me. Her breath caught. The proposal is unexpected, perfect, terrifying. Jin, I love you. The words come out simple, true. I love Marcus. I love the family we've built. His eyes find hers. I want to make it official, legal, permanent. It's too soon. Is it? We've shared everything. Danger, fear, protection, love. His voice was gentle. Marcus calls me Dad when he thinks I'm not listening. She looks at the sleeping boy between them. Safe, happy, home. What about your past? Your enemies? My past is dead. My future is sitting beside me. The silence stretched, comfortable, full of possibility. Ask me again tomorrow, she said. When we're home, when Marcus is awake, when we're all thinking clearly. I'll ask you every day until you say yes. That might take a while. I have time. Golden Dragon appears ahead, warm lights in windows, Mrs. Chen waiting anxiously in the doorway. Home. Marcus wakes as they park, looks around, smiles. Home, he says clearly. We're home. Yes, baby. We're home. Mrs. Chen cries when she sees them, holds Marcus tight, scolds Jin for taking risks, prepares hot soup despite the late hour. Family. Chosen, protected, real. That night, Zara lies in bed listening. No threatening voices. No car engines. No footsteps on stairs. Only peace, safety, love. Marcus sleeps on his cot, drawing supplies scattered around him. His latest picture shows 3 figures in a house, smiling, together, forever. Through the thin walls, she hears Jin moving in his apartment, pacing, thinking, planning their future. Tomorrow will bring normal problems, restaurant management, Marcus's schooling, domestic concerns. Tomorrow, Jin will ask his question again, and she'll be ready with an answer. But tonight she simply enjoys the silence, the safety, the knowledge that her family is whole, the knowledge that love found them in the most dangerous place and made them stronger. 6 months later, Golden Dragon thrives under new management. Zara handles daily operations. Jin focuses on expansion plans and community involvement, legal businesses only. Marcus chatters constantly now, making up for years of silence. He attends a specialized school where his selective mutism is understood and treated. His artwork covers every wall in their new apartment. The 3rd floor, spacious, bright, designed for a family. Mrs. Chen has recovered completely. She delights in planning a wedding that honors both Korean and African-American traditions. June ceremony, she announces over breakfast. Cherry blossoms, traditional hanbok, gospel choir. Marcus looks up from his cereal. Will I wear a suit? The best suit, Jin said. You're the best man. What's a best man do? Protects the rings. Makes sure everyone behaves. Marcus grins. I can do that. Zara watches them discuss wedding details. Father and son in everything but biology. Natural. Right. Perfect. Jin proposed officially 2 months ago. Knelt in their living room while Marcus drew quietly nearby. Simple words, simple truth, simple answer. Yes. The engagement ring is modest, a single diamond, beautiful but practical, like their love. Nervous about the ceremony? Jin asks. No. Excited. She looks around their breakfast table. Nervous about being pregnant at my own wedding. Jin's coffee cup freezes halfway to his mouth. Marcus's crayon stops moving. Pregnant? Jin's voice was barely audible. She nods, smiling, glowing, happy. How pregnant? 8 weeks, due in February. Jin sets down his coffee, stands slowly, moves around the table, kneels beside her chair. His hands rest gently on her still flat stomach. His eyes shine with tears. Another chance, he whispers. Another child to protect. To love, she corrects. To love. Marcus climbs down from his chair, joins them on the floor, places his small hand over Jin's larger ones. Baby brother or sister, he asks. We don't know yet. I hope sister. Girls need extra protection. Jin laughs. You're right. Girls do need extra protection. I'll teach her to draw, and how to be brave. Marcus looks serious. Being brave is important in our family. Very important, Zara agrees. They sit together on the kitchen floor. 3, soon to be 4. Family created from loss, love built from danger, safety earned through courage. Outside, the city continues its rhythm. Traffic, voices, normal urban sounds. But inside their apartment above Golden Dragon, peace reigns. Love flourishes. Hope grows. Jin teaches Marcus to use chopsticks properly, both of them laughing when rice scatters across the table. Mrs. Chen hums wedding songs while preparing lunch, Korean melodies mixed with gospel harmonies. Zara rests her hand on her belly, imagines the child growing there. Another chance, another love, another reason to be brave. The afternoon sun streams through clean windows. Marcus's drawings flutter in the gentle breeze. Families, houses, happy endings. Jin looks up from Marcus's chopstick lesson, catches her watching them, smiles. What are you thinking? He asks. That we're lucky. Lucky. To find each other. To survive everything. To build this. We didn't find each other by luck, he said. We found each other by choice. Choice? You chose to threaten me in that diner. I chose to offer you safety. Marcus chose to trust me. His voice was gentle, certain. We chose to become family. Marcus drops his chopsticks, claps his hands. Story time, he announces. Tell the story about how we became family. Jin settles beside Zara on the couch. Marcus curls between them, ready for his favorite tale. Once upon a time, Jin begins, there was a fierce waitress who protected her little brother, Zara. Closes her eyes, listens to Jin's voice weave their history into fairy tale. Danger becomes adventure. Fear becomes courage. Survival becomes love. Outside, evening approaches. Golden Dragon prepares for dinner service. The city bustles with ordinary concerns. Inside, their family continues its daily ritual. Stories, laughter, simple happiness. Marcus falls asleep against Jin's shoulder. Peaceful, safe, home. Jin's free arm encircles Zara, protective, permanent, right. She looks at them both. Her chosen family, her earned happiness, her brave new world. Tomorrow will bring wedding plans and business decisions, baby preparations and Marcus's school events. But tonight, this moment, this quiet. Perfection is enough. They are home, they are safe, they are loved. Finally and forever, they are home.